There was a greater tranquil sweetness there. This is something rare. There can be sweetness, but there has to be the tranquility also. Then it will become sweeter, more sweet. When it is calm, then it becomes really sweeter also. There was a greater tranquil sweetness there, a subtler and profounder ether spirit, and mightier scheme than heavenliest sense can give. There, breath carried a stream of seeing mind. Form was a sensuous remnant to the soul. Color was a visible tone of ecstasy. Shapes seen half immaterial by the gaze, and yet voluptuously palpable, made sensible to touch the indwelling spirit. The kind of a concreteness now, the experience is being described here. Stream of seeing mind. We don't have the seeing mind at all. Made sensible to touch the indwelling spirit, the high perfected sense, illumined, lived, a happy vessel of the inner ray. Each feeling was the Eternal's mighty child, and every thought was a sweet burning God. Every thought, sweet burning God. Well, let's imagine. Air was a luminous feeling, sound a voice, sunlight is soul's vision, and moonlight is dream. What poetry you see. Sunlight the soul's vision, moonlight the dream. In one of his short poems, Savitri describes the earth as a girl with moon gem and sun gem in her each lobe. In her each lobe. Moon gem and sun gem in her each lobe. You see. Sunlight, the soul's vision, moonlight, the dream. On a wide living base of wordless calm, all was a potent and a lucid joy. Into those heights a spirit went floating up. This is of course Savitri, her, floating up like an upsoaring bird who mounts unseen, voicing to the ascent his throbbing heart of melody till a pause of closing wings comes quivering in his last contented cry, and he is silent with his soul discharged, delivered of his heart's burden of delight. So Savitri is climbing up, he has reached and got relieved, so to say. What a beautiful simile of the climbing bird, you see. Like an upsoaring bird who mounts unseen, you don't see the bird flying up. It can be a very luminous eagle going up like that, you see. She-eagle, voicing to the ascent his throbbing heart of melody. So, with the heart of melody, so soaring up. Melody. Till a pause of closing wings, going up, till a pause of closing wings, comes quivering in his last contented cry. Yes, now I got it. I have reached where I want to reach. Contented cry. And he is silent with his soul discharged. Once it is done, it is silent. Achieved. What has to be gained has been gained. And he is silent with his soul discharged. Delivered of his heart's burden of delight. The burden of delight is given out. Experience mounted on joy's colored breast. You must have seen colored birds, many colors, half a dozen colors on the breast like that. Experience mounted on joy's colored breast to inaccessible spheres in spiral flight, going up like that. There, Time dwelt with eternity as one. Immense felicity joined rapt repose. So this is the first entry of Savitri into those realms of wonder and beauty and joy.
What does it mean, the soul discharged? And he is silent with his soul discharged. What does it mean?
Silent.
Soul discharged.
And he is silent with his soul's discharge.
What does it mean? Soul discharged.
You have de-burdened yourself. Your joy also has been now kind of de-burdened. And you have become silent. And he is silent with the soul discharge. Means what soul discharge means? You have given out, you have expressed everything what you want to express. And therefore you have become silent. The joy of going, flying, whatever is there, that has been achieved, that has been expressed. After the expression is over, you become silent. No, not yet, not clear? No, comes quivering in his last contented cry, because it's a cry. So, contented cry, happiness is there because contented. And that has been now achieved, that has been discharged. Discharge means kind of now de-burden yourself. You are so happy that you kind of empty yourself out of that happiness also. That is a state, psychological state also, you see. You don't remain only happy, dancing. After that, you kind of fall silent, you see. Silent. This is that way, psychologically, this is a fairly deep line. Yeah. He is silent with the soul discharged. Discharged means what? De-burdened. Emptied out yourself full of joy. Express fully, completely. The bird is flying, and ultimately it is giving a contented cry, yes, I have achieved what I want to achieve. The moment it says, I have achieved what I want to achieve, it becomes silent. Like an absorbing bird who mounts unseen. Well, I will say this is sheer poetry. So, into those heights her spirit went floating up, like an absorbing bird who mounts unseen, voicing to the ascent his throbbing heart of melody. Heart, in fact, this is an Anjama. Voicing to the ascent his throbbing heart of melody, till a pause of closing wings comes quivering in his last contented cry. And he is silent with his soul discharged. He, of course, stands for the bird. In fact, voicing to the ascent his throbbing heart, that he is his bird. This sheer poetry. Yeah. Delivered of his heart's burden of delight, so now it is free. And therefore it has fallen silent.
Even the burden is a delight.
Huh?
Even the delight is a burden. Even delight is a burden.
Yes. Delivered of his heart, burden of delight. So that delight was there, okay. I will say rather, this is the quintessence of the truly experienced joy, of extreme joy, you see. Yeah. Of the extreme joy, quintessence of the extreme joy, this is what we have got here, see. What ultimately joy can be, that is what we have here. He is silent to the soul discharged, delivered of his heart's burden of delight. Normally, in our case, we become silent after a lot of weeping and crying and sorrowing and all that sort of a thing, there is some misfortune in the house, and then you start weeping, and you fall silent. You see. But here is the other, you see, of delight. Experience mounted on joy's colored brim to inaccessible spheres in spiral flight. So this is the whole thing. In fact, therefore, the 7 Earths, the flight to the 7 Earths is a spiral flight. There, time dwelt with eternity as one. Immense felicity joined rapt repose. So Savitri is shown the wonders of the world which are there behind the void. All wonders of beauty, joy, happiness, delight, everything is there. And the purpose of showing these wonders, so to say, is would Savitri be ready to live in those wonders? Here we have entered this wonderful world. Come and stay here. So it is a kind of a temptation also to Savitri. She has gone there and all these beautiful things are there and whatnot, and she could easily or pray the temptation, yes, let me live here. My Satyavan is also there. What else I want? You see. So to say, technically speaking, the purpose of this description of wonder is to check if Savitri is going to fall to this temptation. Is she going to lose the sight or the purpose for which she had taken the birth? That is why this long, elaborate description, a marvelous sun shone, etc., etc., and the sunshine is there everywhere. Where day is a dream, day is a vision, and night is the dream of the sun.